Preactor. I'm a Preactor implementation lead for Towards Zero. Wanted to make a couple quick videos to show you how to deal with real life problems that come up with creating and maintaining a schedule. What we have here is about 20 or so orders put on a Gantt chart, a planning board. And let me just pick one of them out here so you can kind of get an idea of what we got going on here. So these orders are going through a process. Mostly they're going, different processes depending on the order, but mostly they're going through the process of going through a shearer, going through a bender, then through a welder and getting etched, and then through assembly, and that's how they're getting complete. So you can see there's a bunch of them up there. Creating the schedule is always one thing, and then maintaining it as time goes along. Machines break down, people call in sick, you get rush orders. That's another thing, and I just wanted to show you all how easy it is to do some certain things to maintain this schedule. So let's start off with, first off, just adding a rush order. Preactor has a tool called an order inquiry, which we'll pull up here. What you're basically going to do is just insert an order number. We'll call it 1, that way we can find it quick if we need to, and then the part that you're creating, trying to insert into the schedule, and a quantity. And then if you want to, you can put in a due date. Let's go ahead and make that due for the day after tomorrow. Starting off here, this scheduler is kind of defaults to 1/1, so 1/3 will be 2 days from now. When you click OK, it's going to go ahead and tell you that it can create that order based on your current schedule and where it's available by 1/5. So if that's good enough, you just go ahead and click yes, and here we see we already put them in. You can also see it's late. It's got that red line across the top of it, and we put it in there for 1/3, and it's not going to be done until 1/6, so not early enough. So if you want to move that ahead, there's a couple different ways to do it, but let's just start off with the easiest, which is just to manually go ahead and drag it up to the front of the top so we can get it in there before it's due. It's going to tell you we've got some labor constraints on here, and we've only got 7 operators, and moving that forward has now caused us to violate that, but we're not going to worry about that. We'll fix that here in a second. That's just what we want to undo. Click no. Now, what you have here is your constraints have been violated, so we're going to use the repair schedule to fix that real quick. And we're going to allow sequence changes, let it get everything resituated, and there you have it. Now it's fixed it and is living within all of your material and labor constraints. So let's go ahead and highlight him, and we can see where he's at now. So there you have it. Now it's getting completed by just before lunch on the 2nd, so that's in our time frame. So that's how easy it is to add an order to the schedule.